The SCQF alternative qualifications that are on offer here at Marr College are really varied. At senior phase, these qualifications fit in quite seamlessly. So in each of our options columns, we have a mix of your traditional national qualifications, national fives or higher, and also national certificates, national progression awards, personal development awards. So they're not all in one column where the student goes a traditional route and then it's an add-on. These are actually embedded in the options choice form. So the student can take a mix of national qualifications, and others, they can take all alternative qualifications if they want to do so. The type of skills that these qualifications allow students to develop are really as varied as the qualifications themselves. One that I really notice a lot is your critical thinking and your problem solving skills. And I think those problem solving skills can be carried through to almost every career that I could possibly think of.
The SCQF has helped me understand the different learning pathways by being able to decide where I'm going to go after school.
I quite like the amount of courses because it doesn't mean that you'll limit your opportunities later in life.
With the MPA classes, they don't involve exams or anything, but you can still use it to get into college.
You have so many courses to pick from. I've chosen furniture making and deck, which I feel like I can put my skills to use because I want to go into the construction industry, and I feel like at school I'm getting taught how that's all going to work.
I also really like how much working with others, communication and teamwork can be brought into the classroom when they're doing these qualifications, because we as educators have got so much more scope to really offer varied activities and things they would never have the opportunity to do in a more traditional classroom setting.
We explain to parents as well, so parents could understand what their child is actually doing. So they've obviously looked at it and maybe their child's gone home and said, oh, we don't have an exam, and they're like, oh, what's going on here? But actually when they've came in and we explained to them, they go through coursework and yearly assessments and things, they actually got a hold of it and actually were quite happy with what was available for their children.
We work very closely with employers to help them understand our qualifications. Because we have that relationship with employers, it does mean that we've noticed a gap in our understanding and theirs, and we try to correct that as much as we possibly can. So if we have employers in for careers evenings or for mock interviews, things like that, we'll always try to give them away some information on the SCQF. But we do find that the best way to get to employers is to speak to them face to face. So we have invited employers into the school just to find out more about the qualifications we offer and how those could really help them to recruit the best person for the job.
As an employer, finding out about the equivalent qualifications that are available for young people in today's society is an invaluable tool. As somebody who is at the older end of the workforce spectrum, I've actually found this incredibly helpful. This is a really great tool to help me see what equivalent qualifications that I understand and how they translate into what is available for our young workforce that's coming through schools today.
So understanding what young people are doing in school as employer really helps us, as we like to go into schools to do careers events and also do work experience within the construction industry. So allowing us to know what's happening in the school lets us signpost the kids to the correct pathway. So if they have something within the school that's construction related, we can signpost them that way, or whether it's leaving school and heading into college, we could then signpost them down the correct pathway in order to get into the construction industry.
We would really like to go back today and look at what we put in our job descriptions, and we'd really like to be an inclusive recruiter, meaning that we get the right job title out there and we get the right people with the right skills for the job, so that it's a win-win for everybody.
These skills are important for the future workforce because employers have an expectation that when students leave school that they are ready for the workplace, and the workplace is becoming really dependent on social skills and communication skills, problem solving skills, and so it's important that we equip the students with these so that when they go into the workplace this isn't a surprise to them, and actually they've already spent quite a lot of time identifying their strengths and weaknesses in their own skills and working on those ready for the workplace environment.